if you didn't have a suit and tie on, you was looking like us. If you had a ball cap on and a jersey or whatever you had on, 9 times out of 10, you was bright like a tick. The game was black and white. The game was shiny suits. The game was, you know what I'm saying? Like if you was Rocafella in them, you was wearing black and white. If you was Cash Money, you was wearing white tees and reeds. If you was Mason in them, you was wearing the shiny suits with the matching color stuff. You feel me? When we came out, everybody switched. Everybody, Jay, the whole, you name them, everybody switched. And if they say they didn't, they crazy. I got the pictures where I always thought, dang, I seen people with masks. You feel what I'm saying? Like flat 50, he stay in New York. I can see that being done. You know what I'm saying? I can see that diamond. But like, and I can see Lauren Hill in them. You know what I'm saying? I can see that too. New York, you got everything, man. We wasn't on social media. You got the press. You got the whole. That's why Nelly said, if I lived in New York, I would be you. You talking about big? All right, he fucking be messing around. Sold 20 million, fam. Them ladies don't play New York. Love us. We had all their women, and I'm telling you, if he lived there, if he was repping from there, and we still had our same thing going on, man, it would have went nuts because all the media is there. Everything you need is there. Anything you need is there.
It's funny because T.I just got finished saying, I don't know if you heard it. He said if 50 Cent was in St. Louis, he would have been Nelly. Did you hear that? He said that like yesterday.
No, I ain't hear that. That sound kind of weird. T.I and Nelly best friends. That was weird to say.
I don't know if it was a diss at Nelly like that, but I got the audio. I did hear him say, he said it on Hot 97 with Ebro.
So he would be just as hot as Nelly would be if he went to St. Louis?
That what he said?
No, he's saying I don't know in the context he said it. That's just the way he just said it. That's all he said, and it cut off.
They partner, so it might have been said a different way, but I ain't even sure.
Hold up a second, hold on.
We're from the Midwest. He be Nelly. If 50 Cent was from the Midwest, absolutely not. You wildin'. Nelly got 2 diamond albums.
Did you hear that?
I'm still trying to see what is it.
Yeah, I can't say that he was dissing him, but that was a statement that he put out there.
I dissed him because before the interview, he probably was on the phone with Nelly. So it ain't. I don't even think it wasn't no diss. It's just I don't see the context. That's all. I don't like to read into that stuff. Tip my brother.
Word. I mean, even let's keep it in the context of hip hop and say that he would be just as hot as him hip hop was. He did great numbers, but I don't know if he would have had the same.
I don't know if he would have did. If he wasn't from New York, he wouldn't have did what he did.
Yeah.
Same way. If we weren't from St. Louis, we wouldn't have did what we did. It would have been different because our style would have been different the whole nine. You from the Midwest, it's gonna reflect. You from New York, it's gonna reflect. That's all. I just think 50 had a 50 beef with Ja made it go all the way there. If it was just 50 just dropping songs, it probably wouldn't have went all the way there. I think the fact that the scare tactic that was pulled by G Unit during that whole promo run, I mean, like you was hearing about it everywhere, like, you know what I'm saying? I think that really jumped that off. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have been a different situation if it wasn't no beef in the beginning. Because you gotta realize he was 50. I don't even like I'm talking about other rappers. I don't even got time. You gotta realize 50 told was talking about Ja about singing, and then he came right with the melodies that Ja had.
Yeah. Candy Shop.
But you gotta realize Ja wasn't singing either before that. Man, everybody else, man. I'm done. Let me just stop, man. Go to the next question, man. You got me over. I'm almost like Ali out in this motherfucker. Everybody, whole industry right now, Nelly. So I ain't even gonna talk about it. I don't hear nothing, but I heard gangster melodies.
Man, let's talk about Diddy though, man. You did Shake a Tail Feather. How was that experience, man? I got a Grammy and all that for that joint.
Yeah, man, that was the last song I did for my album. And Diddy came right in time. I don't know how that time it happened, but it was perfect. Bad Boy soundtrack. He was in charge of it, and he needed a song from Nelly. And we was in Atlanta recording my album, and that was the last beat. And we was about to go record the next day. And Diddy came, and next thing you know, we switched it up just a tad bit so we can make it for the soundtrack. And It went crazy. It went crazy. But that was for my album, man. Tail Feather was gonna be my first single on my album. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
You know? No. It still was on Murphy's Law. I had to wait 6 weeks to say it was mine. I had to let the Bad Boys promo 6 weeks. It went double platinum in those 6 weeks.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So and then they pushed my album back. They pushed my album back, talking about so we could put out another single, get some more acts. I was like, y'all retarded. Y'all nuts. That's why I don't like labels now. They decision making is stupid.
Now, right, like pretty much after Nelly's success, he brought the St. Lunatics with him. What do you say to the people? Because, you always look like the Jay-Z, you look for like the Beanie Siegel or the Kanye or Diddy, somebody after that, the Mace. They say Nelly, Murphy Lee was supposed to be next. What do you say to the people who say, what happened to Murphy Lee after all that success? What do you say to that?
Shit, I don't say nothing. Google me. I don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one search engine away. Hey, Google me. But I think the difference is we wasn't signed to Nelly. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the difference. I was signed to Universal. You know what I'm saying? And when you sign to a company, you are part of that. And at that company, they were definitely using Nelly as a scapegoat for all the artists on there. And I ain't talking about Lunatics. I'm talking about every artist that touched Universal. If it wasn't for Nelly, the building be done gone at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because they was on their way out. They was about to merge, and the split they did later, they was about to do that thing because they was losing. You know what I'm saying? They was losing bad. And Nelly saved the day. And even the guy that was our A&R saved us, saved the building. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to recognize that he saved the building, because he definitely took a gamble on us, boy. It wasn't no telling what we was gonna come out with. So, but me being next, man, I don't even call it that. I don't even look at it like that. I definitely had a time where I could have broke out, but I can't stand fame. Like, I love music, I love rap, but I can't stand fame. I like walking straight into the club. I like I can even handle scream my name. I just cannot handle all three of us in the room. You got a job, I got a job. You got a career, I got a career. Ain't nobody better in this room. You know what I'm saying? And like, I fought that so hard, man. They were trying to push me to the front. I was a little one, so they was trying to teach me, trying to push me to the front, trying to do this and that, push me in on interviews that I wasn't supposed to be on and all that, man. I just don't like the fakeness of the game. And I think that, and me being so humble, the game don't like humble. The humble, they like cocky in this game, as far as record selling and far as blowing up and being famous. The humble plays humble. The humble and conscious are two of the same. You know what I'm saying? We gonna catch them ropes. Even when you just great, you still gonna catch them ropes. But I never stopped, man. They held me for like 4 years before I was able to get out my contract. They wouldn't drop my second album. My second album was banging too. They just wouldn't drop it. You know what I'm saying? They just wouldn't follow through it. They wouldn't let the budget go, the whole nine. So I asked to get out for 4 years. They kept teasing me like, no, we got you. And then next thing you know, I finally got out. You know what I'm saying? I had to get out. I couldn't take it. And by the time I got out, the game had totally changed. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole different ball game. So I've been trying the independent thing for that long, for what, 10 years now, and literally just now getting it. You know what I'm saying? Just now understanding a lot of things. Like, it was definitely a start over for me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we did so much in our 01, 02, 03 days, man, that I'm fortunate enough to be able to go around and sing What the Hood Gonna Be all day, man, and fortunate enough to have a foundation like we got as the group. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. I'm not in a bad place at all, not in a bad space at all. Yeah, I could be doing what everybody else doing in life, but I choose not. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the knowledge of self, the eat right, the family, it's a lot of things take over that. You know what I'm saying? To take over wanting to be out there like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be out there. You got it. It ain't no talk about it. If you want to be that big where people expect you to be, oh man, it's definitely a big sacrifice. And we sacrificed so much, man, beforehand, you know what I'm saying, to where it was just time for me to sacrifice only. I don't think I was full throttle with it. I wasn't full throttle. I'm a group dude too, man. You gotta realize that, like, we was forced into the solo. Nelly was forced into the solo. We was forced into this.
So that was more so Universal trying to do it like that, I guess. Force y'all to go solo.
Nah, it wasn't even them. It was just we knocked on every damn door in the world. And at home, we had a single called Hot Shit, which is now Country Grammar. It was going off on the radio like no other. You know what I'm saying? So when we got a deal, we went in. This last time we was trying to get Nelly a deal. Like we need to get, at least we can get one person and you can tell them we cool. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like we went there with it. So we all knew that we was putting all our effort into one project anyway. We knew about it. It didn't matter that we were just trying to get on. So that's how it played out, and it worked. And so from there on, we tried to find solo careers in that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm a straight tick. I got a 16 for you and a hook.
Mm-hmm. Those 4 years you trying to get out of your label and drop your second album, what kind of feeling did that give you toward the music industry, toward music in general? Did you get a disdain for the game going through that?
Yeah, it was crazy because it was crazy because exactly what y'all said on the last question, like Murph was supposed to be in that one. You know what I'm saying? So for them to not really, and they was on me about going to record a new album. That's the crazy part about it. But at the time, like I said, I caught the wrath of a whole label change. They went into the Motown and Def Jam and Interscope, and it all split up. We got new A&Rs. We got new people representing us. Everybody who used to look out for us wasn't in that place. We from St. Louis too. We didn't know that at the label you're supposed to be up there. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to literally have an office there. If you got a group or if you got a artist that's signed to a label, y'all need to be setting up shop in that label. They got an office for you. They always do. You know what I'm saying? Set up shop in the label, and so you can make sure every department is doing what they got to do for your work. Being from St. Louis and being on the road while we was doing all that, wasn't nobody there representing us. You know what I'm saying? So we got lost in the sauce. So if they sending 10 records to the radio for it to be spent, mine at number 8, you know what I'm saying, down at the bottom under the shelf, ain't nobody repping for us. You know what I'm saying? So it got caught in the sauce. I got lost in the sauce.
How'd you learn about publishing, and did you have that together early in your career?
No, hell no. I signed something at 15 that messed up my whole life.